message and it's 8:02. It's just those twos. Those twos. I feel like we've had the weekend off and that it's a Monday morning and that we're ready, like we're motivated, we're going to put some things into action today. So I feel like this is like a early morning meeting. Okay, early morning meetup. Get ready to shift your energy, access a higher frequency and start receiving more joy, love and miracles in your life. Okay, so good morning. Welcome to the channel of love. I've got some cards. Actually, these cards I'd left in the office. My daughter put them out in the hallway. I've just picked them up and I brought them back in. Okay, so it feels like a Monday. It feels like a productive Monday. The Druid Craft Tarot. Ace of Cups is on the bottom. I think that was quite a nice story that came out with the Ace of Cups and the Princess of Cups. Anyway, let's have a look at the energy. All I'm looking at is the feminine and masculine symbols here. And it just, I don't know, it looks like, all I can see is like the masculines are kind of facing downwards and the feminines are, well, I was going to say on the up, but there's, I don't know what's going on. What's going on? What's going on in the vortex? Where the law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. Okay. This is a nice story. So I don't want to look at that card just yet. There's the masculine's energy here. Felt like he was the Lord. He was making things happen. And he wants to make the Ten of Cups happen. Like to actually be in a happy, receptive environment. To be able to make that. But he's needing, obviously, a counterpart. Who can help him manifest this. I say that. The Queen of Wands is here. The Divine Feminine's energy. So look. Because I'm feeling like the masculine and feminine energies here. It's the ups and downs. It's the... There's a... Come on, give me some words. It's a very magical energy here. It's like it's all gurgling around. This morning, I actually felt like I've got some stomach cramps. It's like, what's wrong with my belly? And masculine and feminine, dreams, manifesting, gurgling, bubbling to the top. Queen of Wands, the High Priest. Together you can make magic happen. He wants his happiness. Okay. I need to breathe. I'm looking at the pussycat here. As I was just sitting with Jasper out in the garden. And I watched two kind of cats walk past. A big black cat. And then like a cat that looked like Jasper, but it was more of a sandy colour. And Jasper just sat there watching it happen. Because it was like in the garden next door. You could see through the fence. This black cat went walking across, and then stealthily, I can't even say a ginger cat, he was more sandy coloured. And Jasper was like, I said, what's going on? But he just kind of sat, like, on my lap. I felt like he felt safe. He's just watching it all go on. Okay. Why do I feel I need to examine these cards? What am I missing? Okay, a family. This is about being good parents, under good parental guidance. But the energy of like your inner child, so how we all like crave to be loved like a child, because I felt this baby energy here is, it's about this masculine feeling loved and cherished himself, like he's a cherub. Happy wife, happy life. I'm taken to Wonder Woman now, the story of Wonder Woman, and how she was made out of clay. And Zeus brought her to life. So it's quite a Wonder Woman. So she's special. And at the end, her full power comes through because of love. Because of love. Let's go to the Divine Feminine's deck. Are we still not looking at this card here? We'll go to the Vortex. Let's have a flick through the... Oh my goodness. An audio. We're not listening to the audio. Well, you guys are. Okay, it says your relationship with your parents. Okay. Have we read this part before? No, I don't think so. We did read something before when it was a message to the child and then to the parent. So I'm picking up like being good parents, parental guidance. You're under perfect parental guidance. Of course you're... So your relationships with your parents. I keep saying your relationship with your parents. And at the beginning here, it was like cooperative relationships. Of course, your physical parents are of great significance to you, for if it were not for their relationship with each other, you would not exist in your current physical form. But there are many misunderstandings, or what we are calling flawed premises, around your relationships. It says it then, relationships with your parents. Oh, do you know what I'm missing? My earrings. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. From your non-physical vantage point, you understood that your physical parents would be your important avenue into your physical experience, and that you would be born into a stable enough environment to be able to get your physical footing, and knew that your parents or others like them would receive you and introduce you to your new environment. You knew that there would be a time of acclimation. I'm not sure if that's how you... Acclimation? I don't know what that word means. And you felt enormous appreciation for those who would welcome you. You understood that your parents, who were already acclimated... It's a bit difficult, isn't it, to pronounce a word you don't actually know what it means. I can't really even Google it at the moment. Because, like, I'm on a live. Okay, I will do afterwards, though. I said there's a lot to learn, okay? Always. You understood that your parents, who were already acclimated? Okay. To their physical environment would help you in finding food, shelter and physical stability. But you did not intend to look to them to determine your life's purpose for you, or for guidance about the correctness or effectiveness of your physical journey. In fact, from your non-physical perspective before your birth, you knew that your personal guidance will be more intact and therefore more effective on the day that you were born than would be the guidance of the adults who would greet you. In other words, When you were first born into your physical body, the relationship between you and you, your non-physical inner being, was such that you were nearly still that one pure positive energy. So I was taken here to like concentrate like on this baby energy, but to look at the cards a bit deeper, in more detail. But in those very first new days in your physical body, you began to experience a gradual shift in your own consciousness, just as you knew you would, as you began to garner your personal perspective from your physical vantage point of your new earth environment. And in that process, your energy or consciousness became two instead of one. In other words, as the new infant in your mother's arms, you had two vibrational vantage points active within you, and so you then began to feel emotions. This is interesting. Since you just came from an environment where you had absolute knowledge of the well-being of the universe and of planet Earth and all that is, when your mother held you and worried about you, you felt uncomfortable. When your parents felt overwhelmed with their lives, you felt uncomfortable. When they gazed at you in pure love and appreciation, you felt the alignment of their beings and you felt comfort. But even in your infancy, you remembered that it was not their job to shine their alignment on you. You remembered even then, even before you could talk or walk, that it was not their job to provide a haven of comfort and aligned energy for you. You knew it was your job, and you knew you would figure it out. And meanwhile, you were able to easily withdraw back into the alignment of your oneness, and so you slept, often. You came into this physical environment knowing that you would be surrounded by contrast right from the beginning, and that this contrast would provide the nucleus of the creation of your own life experience. You understood that just by being present in this earth environment, you will automatically find your own preferences, and that both wanted and unwanted aspects would be of benefit to you. And most of all, you knew that you would be the one, the only one, who would or could choose for you. However, by the time you came into the life experience of your parents, they had, in most cases, all but forgotten that about you. Which brings us to another flawed premise. Flawed premise number 2. My parents, because they were here long before I was born, and because they are my parents, know better than I do what is right or wrong for me. You did not intend to use the opinions of your parents to measure against your beliefs, desires, or actions in order to determine the appropriateness of them. Instead, you knew, and still remembered long after you were born, that it was the relationship between the opinion or knowledge of the source within you and your current thoughts in any moment that would offer you perfect guidance in the form of emotions. You did not intend to replace your emotional guidance system with the opinions of your parents, even if they were in harmony with their emotional guidance system in the moment of their trying to guide you. It was much more important for you to recognize the existence of your own guidance system and to utilize it than to be deemed correct by or to find approval from others. Much of the imbalance that people feel long after they leave their immediate environment of their childhood home stems from the impossible effect of replacing their own guidance system by seeking approval from their parents. Your feeling of freedom is trampled whenever you try to align with the opinion of someone outside of you, that is your parents, rather than aligning with the vibration that comes forth from within you, that is your inner being. Of course, it is possible to have a wonderful, effective relationship with your parents if you first find the alignment between you and you. But unless you have achieved alignment between you and you, no other relationship can be a good one. It goes on to say your relationship with your siblings. Okay, we'll save that one for another day. Let's deal with the relationship between you and you. Oh, I felt the energy of you and your other half, you and you. Hear that beeping outside? It's proper early, isn't it? Unicorns. Been thinking about unicorns. Signs have been coming up about unicorns. Should we go to the unicorns first? We still have this card here under the Divine Feminine's deck. Oh, I've gone a bit chilly. I had the most amazing hot shower. I actually was expecting it to be a bit chilly in the shower. And I think, oh my goodness, you know. But when I got in, it was like, oh, thank you so much. The heat was just, you know, it was up full whack. It was nice. Like an extra burst of heat come from somewhere. It was, it warmed me up. Let's have a look at the unicorns. And the song that was coming through, like when I was in the garden, and the birds, it was just amazing, because waking up with nature is just amazing. And the song, but the timing was different. It wasn't it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It was, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and it's starting to get light. Now I'm right where I want to be, losing track of time. But I wish that it was still last night. But I knew I'd be on about 8 o'clock. I think it was about 20 to 8. It's like, okay, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's quite early for me to do a reading. Water. Drink more water and eat foods with water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. Yes, thank you for the guidance. Even my daughter's partner said he keeps getting signs about needing to drink more water. And I feel like mine is to eat more fruit and veg, because I feel quite heavy. I have been overeating on the chocolate. I'll admit to that. I seem to have like a thing for Cadbury's cream eggs at the moment. So I know that I need to like cut back on the amount of chocolate I've been eating, but like I ended the day before like bed on fruit, grapes and strawberries and apple. So I feel like our bodies are telling us what they need. Okay. Water. Drink more water, eat foods with water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. So I feel like it's a time for a cleansing. Let's read this. When you wish upon a star. I was singing that last night. Makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. To feel good, your body needs to have water and foods that have water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. This card asks you to drink a lot more water as a way to fuel your energy. When your body doesn't have enough water, you may feel tired and not be able to think well. So carry a water bottle with you and drink from it a lot. When you drink water and eat fruits and vegetables, you'll have a lot more energy and feel happier. Stay away from foods that have sugar. Even though sugar tastes good, notice how your body feels after you eat it. You'll find that your body gets tired soon after you eat sweetened food. A better way to enjoy this taste is to eat ripe fruits. This card can also mean that swimming or bathing in water would make you feel happy and healthy. You can also pray over the drinking water and food, and the prayers will make your meals even more healthier, even more healthful and tasty. By eating and drinking fruits, vegetables and water, your skin will look good, you'll feel good, and other people will soon ask what your secret is. Okay. I feel that's, because I feel like it's Monday. Let's focus on that then for the rest of the week. And drinking water, eating more fruit and vegetables, and staying away from Cadbury's cream eggs. I can do that. I know I need to do that now. Okay. Whew. Should we get another message from the unicorns? Well, we've got 2 cards. I felt a bit lost, confused about where I was. I don't even mean any of that I've just said. I just looked around kind of looking at all the cards, and it's like, okay, when are we going to do them ones? What book have I read from? What else have we got to get through? That kind of energy. I'm not lost, Lucy. You are gifted. You are very intelligent and talented, I know. I'm not lost. I have my unicorn with me. I could actually see like the unicorn earlier on, the unicorn, because I've never really given focus to like my unicorn, but I am giving focus to unicorns. And I was listening to Abraham Hicks segments on YouTube, and one of them spoke about unicorns, and it was interesting. And then I felt like I could see I don't think it was here, I don't know. It was like I could see the reflection of the unicorn in a screen. Maybe it was downstairs. I'm not sure. Anyway, I caught sight of it. You are gifted. This card wants you to know that you're very intelligent. Like a high-speed computer, you have the ability to learn and memorize a lot of material. You're especially gifted in finding out which topics interest you. You also have a gift of creativity. With your wisdom and your ability to see things in a special way, you can be successful at almost anything. You have a different way of learning, so you may have had experiences in which you didn't feel you were smart. It's just a matter of figuring out how your mind works. For instance, do you think in pictures? If so, you'll need to learn material by seeing them in your mind's eye. Or do you tend to think in feelings? If so, you'll learn best by hearing emotional stories or by touching and feeling examples of what you're learning about. If people don't understand you, don't let it bother you. What's important is that you remember who you are, a smart, wise, talented and gifted person. Although you may be different from other people, you have a lot to offer. Use your talents to help others, finish any projects that you start, and know that you're a gift to the world in many special ways. It's talking about you. Wonder Woman. Okay. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. It's like this dude's just woke up. So something about this morning's energy. You agree with me, birdies? I know, you're all chatty. I'm going to come out and see you again in a moment. Oh, there's a cute little black and white cat just sitting on the neighbour's shed. Did you see? I don't know if you could see the birds go past them. They do a little display. Oh my goodness. The pussycat's trying to get the birdies. Well, they're just playing. That's what they do. Oh, they're out there playing, look. And they're all fluttering around. It's still nice and quiet as well. Well, it's always nice and quiet. Okay, right. You'll know in the morning. One reason why you feel unsure right now is that you're trying too hard to know the answer. The best thing to do is to let go and relax. The answer is right there for you, and as soon as you stop trying so hard, you'll know what to do. In this case, the best solution is to sleep on it. When you awaken, you'll have a much better but no horse. I don't know, it just, I can't get to the page, but you'll have much better, but no horse. You'll have much better idea about the best plan of action. I feel, because I was up so early this morning, I do feel like I will have a little nap. And I could still wake up, and I just feel like I've had like a lion. During your dream time, so I felt the energy of it being early, so a lot of you will be sleeping during this time that I'm recording. So during your dream time, the angels and unicorns will show you how to come up with a happy solution. They'll show you that the power of love and light heal everything. They'll also help you find the strength to take action. So for right now, don't worry. Trust that your answer will be there for you when you wake up in the morning. It may not be the whole answer, but it will at least guide you in the right direction. Sleep well. Sleep well. Okay, let's go to the enchanted map. I wanna wake up with you. I wanna be there when you open your eyes. I want you to be the first thing that I see. I wanna wake up with you. Magical map shifter. I'm just having a look at this here. It's like creating something here. Creating something here. Okay, 52. So I'm having a look at all the magical creatures here. So I felt drawn from the unicorns. That looks like a Pegasus. There's lots of magic going on. It's a kind of magic. Well, you've got the High Priest here. The Hierophant, but his counterpart's the High Priestess. The Queen of Wands is how she's viewed. 52. Magical map shifter. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. When the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognise them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. It's like it's the perfect pair, the perfect match. Okay, shall we go over to this Divine Feminine deck here then? That's like, it's sitting in reverse, but let's have a look at the Druid Craft Tower. Oh my goodness, that's stuck to the table. It's like the pressure of the deck has stuck this card to the table. Okay, interesting. I picked up about, it wouldn't let me turn the page, would it? And it said about no horse. Well, this is the slowest moving horse knight in the deck. It's a Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Something about having horsepower. I don't know, you're holding the legacy here. That's all I can see with the pentacle. Shielding. It's quite bizarre because That's the feminine. Oh, okay. I can feel the energy here of the masculine kind of saying to the feminine, you're gifted, you're a bit slow. Can you not see all like the signs and the messages and the magic that's happening, that's swirling, that he's creating? Because have a look. The hair and the... I was taken this morning to it being March, and the March hair being important from like Alice in Wonderland. Not the Mad Hatter, but the March hair. And if you have a look here at the trousers and the hair and hiding behind this legacy here. Just the energy of you being a bit slow to pick up the messages. You're gifted. You'll know in the morning. Whistle outside. Whistle while we work. The Mystic of Peace is on the bottom. But, okay, let's... Let your guard down. Take your shields down. Take your shields down. The war is over. Let bygones be bygones. It had to happen that way, otherwise it couldn't have happened. That just keeps going over in my mind. Do you want this card here? Yeshi. Oh my goodness. Tosokol. It's a lady of the lotus born. I'm just going to call her Yeshi. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. I'm going to read why your soul selected this card. I'm feeling a little distracted. I'm trying to focus here. 121. How long have I been on for? It feels like I've been on for a long time. 33 minutes and 10 seconds. 121. Let's have a 1-to-1. Okay. When your soul selects her card, it can be so easy to forget that everything we touch, everything we say, and everything we do is not separate from the divine. Yes, she embodied one of the most potent spiritual truths. The female body is an asset to enlightenment, not a hindrance. Wow. This masculine's realising the importance of this feminine, this divine feminine. Oh. So now, do you believe? Well, not do you believe him, but will you believe him? But do you believe? That's been coming through actually over the last couple of days. Is like, do you actually believe like what's being told to you? Because it would just make it so much easier if you did. Things would just happen, like they would just happen. But it's all about your belief. I mean, so it can be so easy to forget that everything we touch, everything we say, and everything we do is not separate from the divine. Yes, she embodied one of the most potent spiritual truths. The female body is an asset to enlightenment, not a hindrance. The body is a vehicle to free us from the idea that there are any limitations to reality. Tantra, which weaves together the sacred and the mundane, to reveal the spiritual nature of all things, allowed Yeshi to realize that she was both an ordinary woman and an incarnation of the Buddha, Vajra Gojini. We are both human and divine. We are both a mortal body and an eternal essence that continues on. The body too often can be the scapegoat for so much hate, distrust, and violence. The body holds infinite wisdom, pleasure, and possibilities. This is the moment to see your gorgeous body as the tremendous gift it is. It's a moment to realise that there is no greater intoxication than just being fully in your body from head to soul. Yeshi is the call to remember the holiness of your flesh, the deep wisdom your body contains, and the temple you walk around in every day. The soul voice, get the words out, soul voice meditation, what helps me remember that my body is sacred, and the intention, embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Excuse me. Let's go to my next book, Raise Your Vibration. 111 practices to increase your spiritual connection. I've gone a bit chilly. My nose feels cold, at the tip of my nose. Where there's a will, there's a way. Within you is a mighty power. You have the ability to achieve your dreams and create miracles in your life. Everything you do and everything you say is radiating out from you now and preparing the way forwards. You are a limitless being suspended in a universe that is full, vibrant, and unlimited in energy. It's with you now, it's in you now, and it's got your back. The power of intention is amazing. It's always working, even when you don't realise it. Everything that you say as a statement, sarcastic or not, is an intention. Let me repeat that. I feel like I always have to focus on turning this page. Is there 2 pages in, or is that just 1 page? I think it's just 1 page. The power of intention is amazing. It's always working, even when you don't realise it. Everything that you say as a statement, sarcastic or not, is an intention. Every experience you accept into your life is also an intention. Now, let me get this clear. I'm not telling you to stop having a joke and a laugh, but I'm encouraging you to get clear about what you want to experience in the world. Experiencing bad behaviour from others or feeling abused or taken advantage of can affect our intentions. To make it simple for you, it's like this. If a friend, colleague or partner starts to treat you in a way you don't feel is acceptable and you don't use your inner power to change it, the universe, even though it doesn't want this for you, will start to echo this type of experience in all 4 corners of your life unless you change it. It's as if magnetic waves from your thoughts and experiences move into your aura and attract similar energy, which then brings similar experiences into your life. It's strangely easy to forget the fact that you are powerful and able to create amazing experiences, especially if life comes along and sweeps you up in a wave. It's a great tool that has helped me in being able to declare to the universe whether I feel something is in alignment with what I'm ready to receive or not. For example, if something happens that I would like more of, I say, yes, Yeshi. I say, yes, universe. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly the sort of experience I enjoy and am open to receiving. I do exactly the same when something occurs that doesn't feel congruent with my path. I'm grateful for this learning experience, but I'm now choosing to clear from my aura all the thoughts, intentions and energy that have created this. I choose to have, we're meant to be nodding, not shaking. I'm more about my pronunciations. I'm grateful for this learning experience, but I'm now choosing to clear from my aura and all the thoughts, intentions and energy that have created this. I choose to have loving and supportive experiences in my life. Okay. Let's do this. I feel this is important. Vibe of the day. Today you are encouraged to cultivate the power of your will. Know that every one of your thoughts, feelings, actions and experiences is preparing the next experience of your life. If something doesn't feel right, clear it and restate your intention. I am grateful that I can cultivate my life. Every thought and feeling I have is creating my world. I am ready to clear all thoughts and intentions that are not aligned with my happiness. Today I choose to know that only good experiences lie before me. My life is a joy, and I choose to experience joy in all four corners of my life. It feels so good to be in tune with the field of energy that moves through me. I am safe. That's beautiful. I choose to release challenge and embrace positive change. Right, let's move on. It's not raining today. It was raining yesterday. Let's go to Oracle of Shadows and Light. You know, every time I look out the window and then I turn back, I feel all chilly. Like a chill's gone down my shoulders. Okay. Hi, Gal Gal. Hello, Channel of Love. Can you feel the taste of spring? Can you feel the taste of spring? That's interesting. Yeah. Spring is, it's beautiful connecting. I love it. I'm really, like, drawn to it. I can, my darling. I felt the energy of, like, the March hare. Like being, first of all, it's like it's Easter time, but I'm not actually sure when Easter is this year. If it's in March or if it's in April. I know that we have Mother's Day approaching. But, yes, it feels spring. Witch at the end of the world. An important end, a new beginning. Can you feel it? I believe it might be the last card in the deck. It is. Hello, A. Stockton, I think that said. In every wood, in every spring, there is a different green. That's beautiful. Okay. Interesting, because I've just like opened up to Fairy of the Green World. No mistakes, eh? The natural world needs you. Witch at the end of the world, message, an important end and a new beginning. About the witch at the end of the world. Storms fly about her. Electrical whips crack through the heavy air with their bites of fire, and she sits among them, hugging her hourglass, holding everything together till the force creating the change has done its work. When the witch at the end of the world makes her appearance in a spread or divination casting, you will know that something's time has come. There can be no more delaying, for the change has begun. So the best thing for you to do now is prepare for this change. Find solutions to challenges that will come up when the change comes. You will be fine, by the way, and all will be well, but there will be a time of seeming chaos and difficulty. If you are prepared and ready to let go and change and let something end, the little witch's countdown will not affect you as it will affect others who refuse to acknowledge that changes are coming and become fearful at their inevitable approach. There is nothing to fear, but plenty to prepare for. You will be safe and well and very ready to embrace the new world. What's this new world? Well, it's the Ten of Cups, isn't it? Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Woke up this morning, rise with the rising sun. 3 little birds sat my doorstep. The witch at the end of the world speaks, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, true, true. Saying, this is my message to you. The witch at the end of the world speaks, I am not wicked, but I am a witch, and changes are made when the world bends and shifts. I hold this hourglass up to you now, so you know that the time for an ending is almost upon us. You can see the signs all about you, the strange weather, the hurricanes, the cyclones, the earth changes all about us, but so many simply say I am wicked for showing you this. They blame me for what they call the catastrophes, and they ignore the signs. They are with you, and it is time to be ready. We are all about to experience a huge change, and it will be for the better. But while we hold on to the old, the storms will blast us, and the land will shift, and self-healing will look like destruction. Okay, the divination message. Experience an important and significant rearrangement of life on a personal or global level, affecting power sources, systems and relationships, changes in law, legal systems, the economy, and values and beliefs. In with me has been them words like, what do I desire? What do I want to do next? It was guided the other day to sit like for an hour and meditate on that. But I've actually been meditating a lot on what is it that I'm wanting, like, and what our mission is here. And it just came across, it kind of swept across all the rooftops, and it was like I'm wanting to see like true love, like this shift where we become such a loving society. And I've thought to myself, man, that's going to like take, oh, maybe I was speaking to man, that's going to take like some serious power, some serious shift for that to like shift everything. Like there's a lot that would have to shift for us to live in them conditions. And it just sounds like that's what's going on. The shift. And obviously there's a power couple here. Parental guidance. The parents of the earth. Okay. Quite exciting, yes? For Berry. To see how it's all going to be unfolding. So let's read the divination message again. Told you there's this, but it says about the author, and I could obviously see my own name. Lucy Cavendish is a natural born witch who works with the elemental and celestial realms. Are you going to let me? Thank you. The divination message. Okay, experience an important and significant rearrangement of life on a personal or global level, affecting power sources, systems and relationships, changes in law, legal systems, the economy, and values and beliefs. There may be a need to be able to live more simply and in harmony with nature. There is nothing to be frightened of, only a voyage to weather, and you'll make it through to the other side of the storm. The changes are part of our journey to a fifth dimensional world, of the shift to a more peaceful planet where shadows and light are loved and accepted. All is well, and the little witch will keep the world safe till we reach the other side of these changes. All is well, all is well, all is well. All is well. Postcard from Spirit. 50 minutes. All is well. All is well. The green, green grass of home where the flowers bloom. With love, of course. From the birdies. With love. Can you see that? I'm showing them. Dearest Stu, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to centre, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. Self-care, self-love. I said some no's yesterday. It wasn't that I needed to stand up for myself, but it was like something that wasn't all right was being made out. Well, that's all right, isn't it? So, well, actually, no, not really. And then it was like a disapproving look that I had that opinion. I said, I have like she said, I have like free will to actually be able to say that. I have a voice. It wasn't so much about having an opinion. It's like, no, I'm just stating that I don't actually, want to do that. Yeah, they might get away with it with others, for others. It's just bullshit, isn't it? Really, it's no bullshit. But don't allow, like, it's just done now, and my energy's changed, so it's not an issue. It's just something needed to be said, and I had the opportunity to say something, and I feel like personally on behalf of a lot of people. So yes, I'm gonna go now. I will catch up with you guys soon. So until then, take care, much love, thank you for joining me, bye for now.